Play La Bomba, baby. The Edmonton Oilers, 3-game heater, and all suddenly seems right in the world once again. Management goes out there and talks with the coaching staff about, boys, what are you doing? You got to break up Draisaitl and McDavid. And all of a sudden, the results, they speak for themselves here for the Oilers, allowing, I believe it is, 1 goal in 3 straight games. So, hey, what do you say? The goaltending suddenly getting the job done here for the Edmonton Oilers. And it's been a good performance in each of the games, right? New York Islanders back there on Friday, Rangers on Sunday, and then don't forget about Utah tonight, a 7-1 victory for the Edmonton Oilers, in which, well, you know what, everybody upset with Hyman, Nugent Hopkins, and of course missing Ekholm. Well, those 3 guys, my goodness, did they ever have a 3-point night each, and one in which was a big victory for the Edmonton Oilers. As we get to this part of the video, just in case you're new, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button. For most of you, though, you're tuning back in following what was a dominant performance over top of the Utah Hockey Club. Exciting to see the Oilers do the damage they did, just simply because it has been a long dang while since we watched the Oilers blow a team out of the water. And it was actually Patrick from the Oilers Fanatic, who should be live shortly from Rogers Place, or has already been live, talking about how, the last time he went and watched a blowout 9-1 there against San Jose, it was a big game, and you kind of feel bad for the goaltenders in that one. Well, oh boy, a little weekend magic there from Patrick precursing tonight's action, in which you feel bad for the Utah goaltenders because Utah didn't have goaltending, but they did not have defense either tonight. And the Oilers took full advantage. Connor McDavid, by the way, with a 3-point night as well. Calvin Pickard comes up with an impressive 25-plus save performance as well. So the Oilers do a lot of damage this evening against Utah. And again, like I said, it just gets us back into that win column. It keeps us going. And all of a sudden, the Oilers now, sitting there just a few games shy of truly clinching a playoff spot. As, we're down to a minus 500 record. Can you get you a playoff spot in the West? It might only be a second wildcard spot at bare minimum, but the Oilers are pretty much almost to the finish line here in terms of securing a spot in the dance. Whether we finish first in the division, that's what we truly care about. And obviously, you're watching the goaltending and the defense kind of start to take shape again here. Just kind of in the stretch drive. Obviously, getting Ekholm back tonight was a huge boost. But also, you see the return of Hyman after a game in which the Oilers got out a victory against New York. Twice over, I guess you could say, but one without Hyman. And, well, actually 2, because Hyman didn't play his 3rd in overtime in the Islanders game, so maybe that as well. But really just so important to see the Oilers win in here. And obviously what Bob Stauffer did mention about management telling the coaching staff, look, enough's enough, get everybody involved, let's go. And suddenly you've won 3 in a row, and 2 of those victories have come off the backs of guys playing with separate line mates. And obviously that Islanders game as well, things kind of got jumbled up a little bit more, and some other guys got involved because Hyman was down a little bit. So yeah, it's been a good turnaround here since Friday, and now you just hope it sustains itself. Obviously the key here right now, what we're seeing is Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard coming up with goaltending performances in back-to-back games. And that's what you're really looking for here down the stretch, is the goaltending once again to solidify itself and start really rounding into form. And everybody sits here and accuses me of thinking that, I'm trashing Pickard when he has a good game because I think Stu's better. No, it's just, again, Stu's the starter, whether you want to admit that or not. That's just the case it is here for the Edmonton Oilers. But I will never say it's a bad thing when Cal Pickard has a .967 save percentage in a game and starts suddenly clawing back up to save percentage rankings, the same as Skinner is here over the past few days. And by the way, how about this? Everybody upset, like I said off the top, with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Zach Hyman. Well, Hyman returns, gets 3 points, 2 goals, and an assist. But you got to remember here, Nugent Hopkins comes in, shoots the puck a ton tonight, shoots 25%, has 3 points, and suddenly he's got 6 in his last 2 games. And I don't know what you know about that, but again, when you're adding a point per game pace over 82 games and you go out there and score 6 points in 82 games, that's 7.5% of your 82 points in a season. And, everybody sits here saying that Nuge hasn't really scored this year either. How about 17 goals on the season so far? And then you got Zach Hyman out there as well with 24. It's not like these guys haven't been scoring. It's just, again, there's been a lot of instances of everybody on this team, including the guy that was trying to get 50 tonight in Leon Draisaitl, just not hitting the mark well enough this year, whether it be posts, whether it be just insane saves from the opposition, goaltending, whatever the case might be. The Oilers have struggled at times to put pucks in the net, but tonight, when you score 7, my goodness, it feels easy to put them in, and it just seemed there for a burst in about the first 50 minutes of the game. It was a goal every few minutes, and it was just light the lamp, light the lamp, light the lamp. And when you got that going on at Rogers Place, it's a good time and easy watching as an Edmonton Oilers fan. And I think that's probably about the best thing I can say tonight on the post-game show, is just simply saying it was easy watching tonight. There wasn't anything to get upset about. Even the goal against on Pickard, I think we've come accustomed to, whether it be every game or every second game, there's a goal where Pickard doesn't actually know where the puck is and he's kind of swimming in net. So Stu does it too, and we're not going to get too upset, right? So that's where you allow a goal against in 3 straight games, but suddenly your save percentage, because of that, creeps so high compared to where it was just 3 games ago going into the Islanders game. So looking forward to seeing what the Oilers have in store as the week progresses here. But this one, a big victory against the Utah Hockey Club. Thanks for being aboard. And by the way, it also helps clear out the playoff picture for our Canadian squads in the Flames and Canucks, as we hope to see them sneak into the playoffs here and light up some Canadian magic, whether it be in round 1 or round 2 or possibly even round 3, depending on how the playoff brackets break down. Friends, for right now, though, I am up on out of here. Have yourself a great night. Thanks for being aboard. Let's go Oilers. Play La Bamba nice and loud tonight on the post game, and get to work on time, because we've still got quite a heavy bit of the week to go.